welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're back actually to give you the second half of December's programming.
Yes.
And as well as showing you some fun holiday books.
Yeah.
Oh, and shall I say, holiday movies.
Yes.
So we'll be going through all of that. I'm going to be constantly adjusting, just so you know, because the lights got really hot.
Yes.
They're hot.
We're under a lot of lights, and it's
you know.
know.
So ignore me
all for
adjust. All for Book Buzz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm doing an impromptu little
library news from Around the Globe with Miss Linda.
Yeah. Whatever.
Book Buzz bits, whatever you call it
Yeah,
now these days.
Whatever you said. Okay. I want to share Hanukkah ideas. Hanukkah, we found out, is the 7th through the 15th of December. And I brought some Hanukkah books for you. The first one is Lotke's First Hanukkah. And it's adorable.
So cute.
It is 8 days because of 8 days of Hanukkah. And at the end, you'll see the eight days, you know, all the candles lit. But here's my favorite. And it's like all these little dramas that are happening in here. But my favorite drama. Yeah, I mean a Hanukkah drama. Okay.
Llama Hanukkah drama. Is that one? Do we have that book?
It could be.
If not, giving her an idea. Oh no, Anna Doody, she passed away, so I guess Llama Hanukkah drama will not happen.
Oh, okay, here it is. So my favorite page is that they were having drama on the second night of Hanukkah. The toppings don't agree, so they made latkes, which are like potato pancakes.
Oh, I love them.
I do too. So they were having a fight of whether applesauce is better on them or sour cream.
It's a debate. It is a debate. I mean, a fair point.
I'm telling you.
I could go either way on this.
Can you?
Yeah,
Oh.
I usually ask for both, so I can have some with one and some with the other.
You know what? I do the exact same thing because I can never decide, and I love potato pancakes. Yeah, I'll ask for sour cream and applesauce because I can't decide either.
And now
They're both so good on it.
Some potato pancakes. A couple years ago, when I was pregnant, and we were talking about Hanukkah on Book Buzz, and you talked about these potato pancakes, and then I was like, the only thing I could think of was how bad I needed to have potato pancakes.
Yeah.
So I did. I stopped and bought some on the way home that night, and then I was also pregnant, so I also threw them up. So that was not fun.
Oh.
But I'd like to have a very good. I would like to have a better Hanukkah experience or a potato pancake experience this year. So we need to make that happen.
Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should make that happen on the first day of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
On December 7th.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll work
If
on that.
What day of the? We do have potatoes.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's for our baked potato bar that we're gonna have to do before all those potatoes rot.
Yes.
Leftover potatoes from a program.
You never know what we might have at the library.
Yeah, you don't know. Don't ask. But that would be fun.
Yeah.
What day of the week is that? I wonder.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Oh, okay. That might work.
Yeah. I would love that. Sounds like a great plan, especially if I can just eat them and not get sick and just enjoy them.
This is a sweet book. It's called Hanukkah Upside Down. This, you know, at first, like, you look at the title and you wonder what it could be, and at first, well, maybe the back part of it's upside down and the front is right side up.
Oh.
But it's not.
Can you open up and give us a demonstration of what you're talking about? Because I'm confused.
Well,
because I'm still thinking about potato pancakes.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll show you the end.
Oh,
spoiler alert. But what this is about are two cousins from other sides of the world.
Oh.
One cousin lives in New York and the other New Zealand. And what they decide to do is have a competition because it's winter in New Zealand or winter in New York and summer in New Zealand, and they're trying to figure out who can have the world's best Hanukkah. But all the kinds of things happen, and this goes through all 8 days of Hanukkah. And at the very end, even as each cousin celebrates the holiday with their own unique traditions, but they realize they have more in common than they thought. So I'm going to, spoiler alert, don't listen. So they ended up sending each other a gift, and it's so cute. They sent each other a T-shirt. And it says "World's Best Cousin." It's so funny.
He
And
gets a T-shirt and she gets like a hoodie because of the seasons that they're celebrating. And
true. And look at the lettering on it.
it's upside down.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
That is
The
cute.
T-shirts, and they have upside down lettering, and then
I'm still thinking about
I was
pancakes,
hoping
I'm
that-
not gonna lie.
oh, stop it.
All
All right, we're gonna have that discussion. Anyway, they
I see
celebrate.
your little happy potato pancake over there off the side. And I just
Oh my gosh. All right, no, the cousins are happy. They're still across the world, but they have a lot in common, and they have a nice celebration on their own.
okay.
Okay, one thing about these potato pancakes. Does anybody make them around? And
I always get them from Eaton Park, so
Do
I
they
don't
make
know
potato
how, like,
pancakes?
Yeah, they do, and they ask you if you want applesauce or
oh boy.
sour cream.
All right,
Those
well-
are the ones I did get sick on. However, I've had them since, and I've been okay. So I think that was just the
It was
current
yeah.
situation.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So other traditions that, or let me just say, one other tradition, or one of the traditions that I want to talk about is how to play dreidel. And to begin the game, all the players get 10 to 15 objects: nuts, raisins, pennies, etc. Everyone puts one object in the pot in the middle, and each player takes a turn spinning. So they spin, and there's Hebrew letters on them, and whatever that letter stands for, it tells you in the game like what you have to put in the pot. Like some might have to put in, you know, 2 things in the pot. One might have to take one thing. One might not have to put anything in. And then when only one object or none is left in the pot, every player adds one. When one person has everything, he or she wins.
Huh.
How about that? Okay, and there's a song that goes with
Yep.
it. And
This is like my elementary school like Christmas pageant all coming all back to me, man. It's
is it?
Yeah.
Honest. Okay, this is the dreidel song by, well, not written by, as sung by our version of from Miss Shannon and Miss Linda, and we're going to give it a try.
All
Ready?
right, ready? I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, the dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, my dreidel I shall play. Yay! Yeah, we definitely used to have like
I'm giving us
a Christmas concert, holiday concert every
I
year,
know.
and we always had to sing that. Always sang the dreidel song and a couple others.
okay. We're going to have to work on that thought. I didn't know singing was going to start being in our repertoire,
Oh.
but you never know.
We gotta get Patty in on here. She always, whenever she sings her kid song, she brings in her like pretty voice. I'm like,
That's
that's
true.
not my kid singing voice.
No, my voice is better than that. You just don't
Wait
hear
till
it.
karaoke.
Yeah.
You'll
We
hear
talked
Miss
about karaoke last time. Come and listen to my karaoke.
Your
You're going to
karaoke
love it.
voice.
So, okay.
All right, cool.
Let's talk
All
about
right,
the holiday
so,
hours.
So holiday traditions. Let's go back and just do that real quick. So
okay, yeah, let's do
what
that.
is a favorite holiday tradition for you?
There used to be so many before my kids grew up
Yeah.
and moved. But
Okay, well go back then. Go back in
yeah,
time.
they actually do carry on some of the traditions.
Oh, nice.
They do, because I know. I was married to an Italian, and some of it's around food.
Okay.
There's
Food's a good tradition. Hence the potato pancakes.
on Christmas Eve, you make a special pasta, and it sounds and looks like it wouldn't taste very good. It looks dry because it's just like fettuccine noodles, olive oil, crushed I think it's crushed walnuts, crushed. Listen to this one. I thought I wouldn't. Oh, years ago I tried it. crushed like anchovies in it.
Oh.
And I'm not an anchovy person at all. You know, I don't want it, but you can't taste them. And of course, what Italians love, and I do, lots of Parmesan cheese and all that, and you mix it all together, and you eat it on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And I've never done the 7 or
the 5 or 7 fishes.
Yeah, whatever, all the fishes. I've never done that, but I hear from people that that's really fun. Another tradition, we'd get in the car and go look at all the Christmas lights.
I enjoy that too. Yes.
Let me think more of it. As I hear yours, it might spark mine.
Well, mine, I'm saying this because it's tying into our next topic. So
Okay.
I love all holiday movies. Hallmark, people make fun of me for it. I love them all. I don't care if it's the same story 12 times.
I do too.
I love them all. I love all the classics, and and I love all the Christmas songs and Christmas attire. I always say that Christmas is my favorite genre. You know, you have your things organized in the library, and we have our, our music collection. We have pop rock and country, and then we have our holiday collection. Those are my favorite songs. Same with the movies. You know, we have our action movies and our family movies and our romance, and then we have our Christmas movies. I love them. So
okay, wait. Are you going to show them?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have all my favorites though, but that's okay.
No, I looked at them, and some are my favorites. But the one you're going to show, I have to tell you. Well, no, you know what? Show it, because this is a tradition for me, and my husband has been out of town, and I have to tell you about Monday night. So
okay.
do
I'll go
that
through
one
and then
first.
you can pop. I don't know which one you're talking. This one on
The
top.
first one. Yeah.
Okay. So this is my absolute favorite holiday special of all time. I actually have multiple Christmas trees in my house because, as I said, I'm very into Christmas is my favorite genre. So I have a whole tree that is thematically Rudolph. My best friend, who's still my best friend now, we've been friends for about 28 years, would buy me a Rudolph ornament every year when we were growing up and as teens and stuff. So I have a whole collection of them.
Yeah.
Oh, not just Rudolph, but all the characters. So, we have
I love it.
Hermie the dentist, Yukon Cornelius, Bumble the snowman. I love Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that is one of my traditions, is I need to make sure I watch that at some point during this holiday season.
Yep. Okay, story about that.
Okay.
The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon, like that is, was on Monday night.
Yes.
Like
okay.
it-
On actual cable TV, which some people still have today,
On
apparently.
TV. It was,
On CBS or something, probably.
yeah, it was on one of the national channels. So I worked until 8. So I jumped in my car. This is a tradition for me too. I love that cartoon, and I remember growing up and being excited when I saw that cartoon, knowing that Christmas was coming. I drove home and quickly went through the stations to put that on because it started at 8. And I got, missed about 10 minutes of it and sat down and was watching it. Now, usually on Monday night, I'm a football fan. I would be watching Monday Night Football. My husband calls in the middle of Rudolph, and he said, "Are you watching the game?" Because we like to watch a game. And I said, "No, not yet." And he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of surprised." And I said, "I have to call you back. You know you're calling in the middle of Rudolph. It's on, and it's my favorite. I'll call you back." And then I called him back, switched over to football to see what it was like. And I love that cartoon.
Oh, I love it too. So I have it on DVD, so I can watch it whenever I want to. But growing up, I loved it so much that I would watch it all year. And we had it.
Cool.
We had kids in the room won't know what I'm talking about. But we had what's called a VHS player.
What are those?
And you could, and I don't know what the legality of is, but you could put a cassette tape, video cassette tape, into this machine and record what was ever on TV and then watch it again.
Right.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Right?
That was. No, it was
I
at
did.
the time.
Yes. Yeah,
It
for sure. My parents' first VHS player was very, very expensive. And anyways, so we recorded Rudolph when it was on. At the time, we lived in West Virginia, and so we recorded from TV. So it had the commercials and stuff too. So it was all like these commercials for businesses that were local to that area.
Okay,
car
so it's
dealerships
all
or whatever.
legit. All right.
And then I watched it, and then we moved back here to Pittsburgh, and I would watch it every year. I watched it so much that it actually, like, the tape, like, wore out and, like, would skip and stuff. And then the one year we lost it, and I remember, like,
did you cry?
I was very upset because I remember we had written, like, we had like a little sticker on the spine where we wrote Rudolph on it, and I had colored it red and green to make it seasonal or whatever. We could not find this tape. I'm like, I need to watch Rudolph, right? And we're looking all over the place, and then all of a sudden there's like a knock on the door, and I open the front door, and in between our storm door and our front door, there's not a soul around, was my Rudolph tape. And I remember looking up in the skies and thinking that Santa must have dropped that off for me.
I'm telling you, there are miracles every day.
Christmas miracles, man. But anyway, so Rudolph's my favorite. But the reason why I brought Rudolph and these other ones is because we are having a, this was actually suggested by my volunteers, a teen Christmas movie marathon. So I'm saying Christmas movies, but also I consider this is a holiday special. It's not a full-length movie. We're going to have both. And I'm going to pull out all the good ones that we have at the time, and then whoever's there can pick what they're going to watch. So I also brought, this is the newer version of The Grinch. I love anything The Grinch myself. I loved all three of them. My husband really does not care for the Jim Carrey one. It freaks him out.
Oh,
He's not a fan. But of course, because of that, that's Lucas's favorite. So that's always funny.
That's it.
But
Wait, can you tell Lucas I'm with him?
The original, though, is for sure the best.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, that's another cartoon I would stop everything to watch.
Yes,
the original.
Love The Grinch, but we have that one. And then this is one of my, I mean, you can't go wrong with another. This is a classic, too, is Home Alone. I grabbed this one because everybody loves Home Alone, and it's just another classic that's definitely stood the test of time. However, this would never happen today because most likely there's some like joke online where, because Kevin would probably have a phone or something and be like, and be like,
nowadays,
they would be, but anyways, so much fun, what he does to prank those bad guys.
And the parents will get arrested for child abandonment.
But it's a good movie. And
it would take the whole
and this
fun
one
away.
I brought over because of our Elf on the Shelf I forgot to talk about, but this is one of our Elf movies we have. But my favorites, though, I did not bring was It's a Wonderful Life. It's also for sure
that was
up
in my
there.
head right now. That's one of my favorites.
And I did start watching.
Too.
I was watching White Christmas when I was wrapping presents yesterday.
Love
I love
that
White
one.
Christmas.
That's a good one.
Tim Allen's Santa Claus is
love
up there
that
for
one.
sure. So there's just so many. And then what's funny about movies, and I was talking to my brother about this, is like sometimes you'll go and you'll see a movie or you'll watch it, whatever, and you'll really, really, really like it. But you might never really get around to watching that movie ever again. And if you do, maybe it's 10, 15 years down the road and it'll be on TV. We'll see it and be like, you know what, maybe I'd like to watch that again. But Christmas movies, like Christmas Vacation is another good example. You watch every year and you don't get tired of them.
No.
And it is a tradition. It is part of the holiday season experience. And
you know what I love about it? I've seen, we'll use Home Alone as an example. I've seen Home Alone since it came out so many times I wouldn't be able to count.
Right.
But the cool thing is about, like you said, being able to rewatch these fun Christmas shows is that everything that you said, and I still laugh at the same parts.
Right.
I know it's coming.
Right.
I know how the movie goes and begins and ends and everything, but I'm watching it like I'm watching it with new eyes every time. Laugh at the same places. That's how classic and good these are.
Yes. And speaking of classic and good, which I also did not bring this, but Elf, Will Ferrell's Elf, celebrating its 20th anniversary this year.
Oh, wow.
That flips me out.
Wow, that flips me out too.
Yeah, life just keeps on going. But that's another good classic is Will Ferrell's Elf. I enjoy that one a lot too. But 20 years.
Wow.
I know.
All right.
But somehow we're not aging, Miss Linda, so I don't know.
Thank you. No, we are not.
But okay, book club.
Yeah, tween book club. Maybe we're gonna have one, maybe we're not. Okay. Well, I think I put the book away, so they'll have. I actually put it in there, but I did show the cover, and they have the cover that they'll probably show. It is what it
The
is.
Sea in the Winter.
Thank you. The Sea in the Winter.
By Christine Day.
Thank you. Good. We need each other. We do. We don't realize how much. It was right here in my things. It was right in the notes.
That's where I got it.
Thank you. Thursday, December 21st. I read that date correctly. 4 o'clock. Always have a snack and drinks and just enjoy, and usually an activity. So please come in for that. Something that you need to know, this is one of my most popular programs, Lego.
So fun.
Family Lego night. We just had it this past Monday, and you've seen the creations that we put them on display. It is so much fun.
Yeah.
These families actually come in and work together. They do. I had one boy that's been there before, absolutely loves the program, with his dad, and he was all excited, and he had a piece of he went and grabbed all these Legos and spread them on the table, got his little board, has a piece of paper, and he had it drawn out of what he wanted to do.
Oh my gosh, it was planned.
Yeah, it was planned. And because I love
that.
It was Wells.
Oh, I love that family.
He had it all drawn out and was going to try to make that. I didn't see the drawing, but I did see that he had it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so adorable. I love
it's
that.
such a great. So the reason I did bring it up is that because of all the holidays and the craziness, there will not be Family Lego night in December. We'll bring it back in January.
New year, new Lego time.
You betcha.
Sounds good.
All right, planning. This is just planning a little ahead because I know we'll talk about it for the January
It's good to put
shows.
it out there, yeah.
It's called Preschool Palooza, and I don't know how many years I've been doing it for.
Since Lucas was little, so
Yeah,
let's say 7.
At least. It's a program that we do on January 20th. It's a Saturday from 11:30 to 1, and all the preschools that accept, the invitation to come, we set up tables in our multi-purpose room, and all the preschools, bring their stuff, get giveaways, and whatever they want to do. But the purpose of it is for the new parents, or not new parents, parents of young ones.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, a young one, well, preschool age, to be able to figure out what preschool they would like to send their child to.
Yep.
And I have found that, and you I know you know too as well, going through this, not that long ago, every preschool is different.
They are, and they do start the registrations in the winter time. So this is why it's timed at that particular time, because even though it's hard to comprehend that your child maybe just turned 3 around the holidays, and you want to start them in preschool, in August, which is still so far away. But they register, and some do fill up. And they are all different, as Linda said. And also, even if, Linda mentioned, if parents of younger children. So like for me, for instance, my children are 6.5 years apart. So the preschool that worked for my oldest might not be necessarily the preschool that's going to work for my other child, just because lots of things have changed. Right. Not because of necessarily I didn't like the program, but maybe their hours aren't going to work for us.
Or their personalities of what would work
for that child. Yeah, because some kids need something a little bit more, structured, or some kids need something a little bit more play-based, whatever the case may be. And we are really, really fortunate in this community to have so many wonderful early childhood institutions.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
So many choices.
They all do a great job preparing your child for kindergarten. And I know the kindergarten teachers even work with a lot of these teachers and things. So, but the Preschool Palooza is great because you have a chance to walk around, in a brief amount of time and see all these different schools. Or you can even, if you might in your head already think of what you want, what you're interested in, and only want to talk to a couple, and that's perfectly fine too. And just kind of see who these people are, where they're coming from, what their program looks like. And how that's going to work the best for your family, whether it be the scheduling of it, their academics that they're offering, their structure. They're all very different, and some also do have different cost points too, which could be a factor for families. So this is all a really
event.
Yeah, it's a great event. So highly recommend stopping by and enjoying that.
Yes, I agree. It's very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You start
Christmas.
with the book?
Sure. So I'm going to actually fast forward past the holidays into New Year's. There's not many
No.
holiday books for teens. But this one I actually read with my teen book club last year, and I loved it so much. It's called 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. And so it is a great holiday book, and it actually would be a really fun holiday movie. And maybe there already is something very similar out there.
Huh.
I'm sure. I know there is something similar. But anyways.
Is that Hallmark worthy?
It could be.
Okay.
So it is about this teen, and her family is big, loud, and crazy. And she goes and stays with them for the holidays. And for a reason, her mom and dad, it's coming back to me. Her sister is pregnant and due like any moment. So her parents are off out of state staying with her sister. And so Sophie is going to stay with her grandparents. And all her cousins are going to be coming in, and it's like this big family event. And they're a very, very connected family, kind of like my big fat Greek wedding kind of family in my head.
I like it.
Anyways, so Sophie is single and just broke up with her boyfriend, and so her relatives decide that she needs to have a date for New Year's Eve, for this New Year's Eve event. So they are all setting her up on a different blind date every night around the holiday break. So she is going on 10 different dates throughout the holidays to try to find a date for New Year's Eve. It is hilarious. Like, laugh out loud stuff happens. Like, one time she ends up like getting put in this live nativity and as a date with and she's Mary, and they're trying to hook her up with Joseph, and she wants nothing to do with this kid because Joseph is like 10 and she's 16. And she's like, who set me up with this kid? It's so funny, and like the family dynamic is hilarious. So this is a really cute, fun book to read over the holiday season. So 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. We have multiple copies of the library because we did read it in our book club last year around this time. So fun.
Very good. Okay, so you and I were talking about this, before we were filming, and I think it's worthy of mentioning J.R.R. Tolkien's Letters from Father Christmas. And we were talking that, of course, he passed away, who writes it and whatever. It was his daughter. And I just want to read the first part while they're showing the book. All right. Okay. To the children of J.R.R. Tolkien, the interest and importance of Father Christmas extended beyond his filling of their stockings on Christmas Eve, for he wrote a letter to them every year in which he described in words and pictures his house, his friends, the events, and hilarious or alarming at the North Pole. And the first of the letters appeared in 1920. So, wow. And that was when John, he was the oldest, was 3 years old. He was the oldest of the 3 children in his family, and was 3 years old. The first of the letters appeared when John, maybe that's not him. Maybe it's one of the kids. But anyway, I think, wow.
That episode flew by. We really kind of got off topic, but that's okay. No. Lots of great holiday books at the library. Come and stock up to get, you can do 12 books at Christmas, read a new holiday book at night every single night. We have plenty of holiday books to go around for all ages. And we also have a holiday book sale in our lobby right now if you'd like to get some last-minute Christmas gifts or holiday gifts.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff. Yeah. So if you have a boring holiday, it's your fault.
Yes.
We have lots. So we want to wish you a happy holiday.
Happy holidays, everybody.
See you in the new year.
Yes.
Oh, next year.
2024.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that. No, not going into a new year.